You can't be fucking serious. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video of Sports Talk Buffalo. Coming into this game, the UB Bulls were coming off of a very impressive road win over the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, 77-67. Coming into this game, they were ranked 85 in the net rankings, according to bballnet.com, and were heavy favorites against one of the worst teams in all of college basketball, the Canisius Golden Griffins. Coming into this game, the Golden Griffs were just 2-9 on the season with a net ranking of 310 out of 358 eligible schools. So it is clear that UB was the far superior team, at least in terms of wins and quality wins heading into this matchup. The Bulls came into this game as a 16.5-point favorite, and Canisius was going to be without two of their better players in Malik Green, who was averaging 16.5 points per game, and Jocko Fritz, who was averaging 7.4 points per game. Meanwhile, the Bulls would have their full complement of players, including Janathan Williams and their backup point guard in Curtis Jones, who had missed time in the previous games because of health-related issues and family issues. Now, with everything pointing to Buffalo being the dominant team in this game and all signs pointed to UB being just completely destroying Canisius in this game, the Bulls came out and laid an absolute fucking egg. They laid an egg again in the first half, and it was simply embarrassing to watch as I was at this game, and it was just missed shot after missed shot, and there's just no energy for the UB Bulls. They scored just 25 points in the first half, and they have scored under 33 points 4 times this season, and they've scored under 30 points 3 times in the first half this season. And for a starting roster that is as talented as the UB Bulls starting roster, this absolutely cannot happen. And I put all of the blame right solely at the feet of the University at men's basketball head coach Jim Weitzel, as he just doesn't seem to get his guys to come out from the start on fire, ready to play, and this has been a issue over his tenure with the Buffalo Bulls, especially this season, as we all thought that they could potentially be an at-large school heading into this season. However, the expectations that we had coming to this year were far overblown, as we have seen, as the Bulls are now just 6-4 heading into a very big matchup with UC Irvine coming up in a few days. Another problem which I have noticed in this is that the Bulls defense has a lot of problems with the pick and roll. Frequently, at least the last few games against Division I opponents, I'm not going to count the one against Division III opponent St. John Fisher. Against Division I opponents, UB Bulls have had a ton of problems with the pick and roll, and they almost always do not seem to rotate well on defense, and this is leaving guys wide open for easy baskets under the net, and the coaching staff does not seem to understand how to correct this problem, and coaches from other schools are starting to take advantage of UB not being able to defend the pick and roll very well. Now, while I place a ton of the blame as far as what is going on this season at the coach's feet, in this game, the Bulls players have been just they were absolutely putrid shooting the ball. And the Bulls' best players just haven't been able to take that next step from last season to be the dominant players that we thought they would be. In this game, Josh Mballa played just 11 minutes and fouled out because he took 3 absolutely fucking ridiculous fouls in this game. The last foul I mean, I guess you could kind of excuse him, as he looked like he was maybe going in for a rebound, and he just goes right over the back of the Canisius player. But 2 fouls in this game were just bad fouls. The one in which Mbala just looked like he hip-checked the Canisius player because he didn't want to move his feet. He was late to getting to the spot, at which point he should have just let him go because it was a clear, hard foul on that play. And the other one, he makes a fantastic play out-muscling the Canisius defender under the net, but then he continues to jaw in the Canisius player's ear all the way down the court, in which he gets a technical foul. He gave Canisius 2 free points and possession of the ball. That was a huge play at a crucial time, and something you cannot have happen from your seniors. It is an absolutely fucking boneheaded play by a senior who is supposed to be one of your leaders going forward this season. Also, Josh Mbala just hasn't looked much like the dominant player that he did last season, which he was averaging double-double every single game. Josh Mbala has looked almost disengaged at points this season, and that is something of major, major concern for the Bulls heading forward. Also in this game, Sugu had an okay game. He had 12 points and 5 assists. However, he shot just 5 of 13 from the field and just 1 of 4 from the from behind the arc. Maceo Jack in this game was ice cold, throwing up brick after brick after brick from behind the three-point line. A guy that you brought in to be your sniper from behind the arc, and he has had trouble in some of the games this year really getting himself going, as he just didn't look right from the outset. He was 0 from 5 from behind the arc. But I think the biggest disappointment in this game is the highest rated recruit that you've ever brought into UB had an absolutely horrible game, and this is turning into a big deal for UB, as he is supposed to be the engine that drives the car, and more often than not, he just hasn't seemed to be playing well when he's been in the lineup. He shot an absolutely horrendous 3 for 22 in this game, including 1 of 5 from behind the three-point line. Just an absolutely fucking disgustingly bad game shooting all around for the UB Bulls. And they shot just 35.2% from the field and just an absolutely disgusting 18% from behind the arc. I think they went 4 for 22 behind the arc, which is absolutely horrendous for a team that does not have a very good inside game, for a team that does not have a very good post player. You have to be able to knock down your shots and your open looks if you're going to be successful moving forward this season. All that taken in consideration, one thing is very, very clear to me, and that this team has way too much potential to be just 6-4 at the 10-game mark in this season, and something needs to be done to drastically change what is going on in Buffalo and to unlock the potential that this team has moving forward. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you are new to the channel, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a video. We talk UB Bulls, men's basketball, and football. We talk Buffalo Sabres and Buffalo Bills right here on this station. Channels weekly, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic week.